From late December through early February, fire alarm panels were failing at schools throughout the city of Richmond. Staff submitted work orders, RPS facilities contacted the alarm monitoring company, and yet after a catastrophic fire that destroyed William Fox Elementary School on February 11th, Richmond Alarm found at least 25 Richmond school buildings had alarm panels that were not properly testing, including Fox. Emails obtained by CBS 6 show Richmond Alarm told RPS facilities they needed to contact subcontractors to make some of the fixes. In other instances, Richmond Alarm said parts were on back order, but the reality is none of them were fixed. Retired Superintendent Dr. Charles Maranzano, who used to run school systems in New Jersey and Virginia, said he was stunned by what we uncovered.
And what I read in these emails and exchanges, absolutely unforgivable from a superintendent's perspective. How low is the bar in Richmond City Schools? That's my question. If this is an indication, if this, the most important thing, isn't being taken care of, what else is happening?
We requested an interview with RPS Superintendent Jason Kamras on the subject 3 times over the course of a month before our original story aired, but his spokesperson was unable to get us on his schedule, stating on one occasion that he was slammed. But after our initial investigation aired last month,
I saw it.
His spokesperson immediately scheduled the interview.
People don't realize this, but I really appreciate all the scrutiny. Should those panels have been addressed right away? Absolutely. Period, full stop. And they weren't. We've addressed it, and now we move forward.
Kamras says his former chief operating officer, Alana Gonzalez, who resigned at the end of May, had weekly meetings with the facility staff and then checked in weekly with Kamras. We asked Kamras if during those check-ins he ever heard about issues with the alarm panels.
Honestly, I don't recall. I just don't.
So you're saying you don't remember if you were ever informed that there were issues with the alarm panels?
I honestly don't. Obviously, this was a clear misstep, so I'm not going to try to convince anyone otherwise. Clearly, this should have been fixed. It wasn't.
How have you held your staff accountable for what happened here?
Obviously, I can't share personnel matters.
Without going into specifics, do you feel like you've held folks accountable?
I do.
Kamras says he is now focused on making sure this never happens again.
All of our alarm panels have either been replaced or updated. They're all communicating now. Not only that, but we've added Knox boxes to every school.
But this is not the only operations failure the RPS administration is having to fix. Just in the past month, an internal auditor found the school system purchased 20,000 extra laptops that were never used. And RPS was criticized for taking nearly 3 days to completely clean up blood that had spilled in a hallway inside Community High School during a break-in.
Do you think you're doing a good job as superintendent managing this operation?
Look, we have great room for improvement. I've always said that. We also are doing some incredible things here at RPS. And my commitment is to continually be honest about what's great and what's not so great. Keep working on the things that are not so great, improve them, fix them, move forward, and keep moving in a positive direction.
Kamras says despite the problems with the alarm panels, he does believe RPS students were kept safe. He says because of the current COO vacancy, he is currently playing a more direct role with the facilities department.